Hello, welcome to my AAR, Divide and Conquer on Third Age Total War. Okay, basically as you've read above this, I'm playing the clans of Enedwaith. Enedwaith, they're kind of like a... They're kind of like a wild card faction, you could say. They start off in a weird location, their troops are probably the weakest in the game actually, and I think they're one of the only factions who have been fully fleshed out in terms of events and stuff. So it should be, every turn should be pretty interesting. So anyway, Enedwaith started about here. If you're familiar with Middle Earth, they started in this area. And as I said before, they're a wild card faction. There's not much to go off in lore. And as you can see over here, their weaknesses are pretty much everything. They pretty much suck. They're basically barbaric tribal people. They do have good javelin and missile troops, but I'm not really too good with skirmishers. So their strengths are my weaknesses. So I'm only playing it on medium difficulty because if I play it on hard, I'll get destroyed by everything. So we have a few self-imposed campaign rules. One of the first campaign rules is that we're going to form the mighty Enedwaith Empire, where inbreeding and incest will be legal across all the lands. And because of that, number 2 rule is no alliances with anyone whatsoever. We don't want alliances because no other faction in the game, they don't approve of what we do in Enedwaith. So, you know, that they don't approve, so we don't like them. No alliances shall be accepted. So basically, we're going to be at war with probably quite a few people, and no one will be there to help us. So, those are the two major rules. So anyway, let's begin. Let's get right into it. With Enedwaith. So there's the intro video. Let's probably skip that. It's a pretty cool video. The Divide and Conquer did a pretty good team of making some custom videos for some custom factions. Not all of them have been done yet. So a bit of background information on myself. I actually used to work on Divide and Conquer quite a long time ago. I was a writer, like more specifically an event writer, and I did a lot of work on Enedwaith. I don't know how much of that went through because the team mostly changed. I don't know how many of the original members stayed along for the ride, but so basically my idea with Enedwaith was to kind of reform it into Cardalan. And if you don't know what Cardalan is, it's one of the Freon Norian kingdoms in the north. It was a kingdom mostly made up of middlemen and Dunedain. So anyway, this is our starting position, right? We've got Londagren. It's just a town. We can actually build stuff there. Let's build some dirt roads. Then we've got this. We've got Karas. It's a village. There's no one there. We've got Alkford, capital, and we've got another village up here. We've got a little castle up here, Barad-Vin. So Barad-Vin and Karas at the moment, you can't actually build anything there. Then we've got this place up here. We've got Dol Vorn, completely separated from the rest of our land by quite a few rebel settlements. So yeah, they're kind of not very too useful at the moment. One thing I've noticed about Enedwaith is check this out. We've got forts here. We got a fort there, a fort there, a fort there. Seriously, we just got forts everywhere, and you know what the funny thing is? We don't know how to use them. Well, we do, but you get the point. So, there's Khazad-dûm. In this mod, Khazad-dûm, you can actually play as them. They're basically a horde faction, you could kind of say. Their idea is to get from here, over in Erebor, to here in Moria without dying, and then they have to capture and they have to hold Moria. Okay, so do some look at some stuff here. This is a little interesting thing here. So we've got Mood Lord Trimac, and then we've got his son Harek, and his other son Fosca, and then we've got Mahir. This family tree is actually wrong for a bunch of reasons. Mahir should be related to Varen as well. Mahir is actually his daughter, so these two are brother and sister, and from their incestual relationship comes our two up-and-coming superstars here. And so, something here. This guy died in 2914. This guy's 38 years old, and the year is 2980. This doesn't make any sense, because this guy must have been born in what 2942. This guy's dead in 2914. So we don't know if this is a problem with the Enedwaith mathematicians. We know they are pretty bad. They probably can't count very well. Alright, so let's get this first turn underway. As you can see, we don't have many troops in the garrisons here. They have a bit of a slow start. Just check out all the new factions on the top here. A lot of the dwarven and elven factions have been split up, and because of that, there's been a whole bunch of new evil factions kind of dumped in. In most normal campaigns, Enedwaith kind of go evil, because I forgot to show you something. The King of Rohan is dead. He always dies in the first turn. I don't know what's with that. Oh, 61. No, we can't have that, and we can't introduce other blood into the family tree. This will not do. So yeah, this is one of the Enedwaith events here. We have a clan mood at Alkford. So Clan Maelfin has lasted long enough. They have fortified the walls of Londair and hold within the city. The rebellion main site others do the same. The clans remain. You send warriors to reclaim Londair and make Clan Maelfin kneel once more. So alright, and this is the event of the dwarves trying to get to Moria. Oh, they want me to capture this place. So they want me to capture Londair, which is over here, which is this city, and they want me to capture that. That's just annoying. And this Aphelion gets reclaimed, and the Corsairs take Gobotel for last. That's always in the first turn as well. So, we need to... We have some decent-sized towns here, as you can see. We have Londair, the city, and we have Siduri. Those are both towns. They're currently bigger than most of the settlements we have. So, capturing them is basically a priority. We also have this rebel dude here. I think we can just ignore him for the moment. So, let's see if I can build anything. We'll just get some, like, basic troops out, I guess. And probably get a diplomat out. Not for alliances, obviously, because we don't do that around here. You know, just for trade rights. We'll trade with our Dunlending brothers. Alright, let's end turn again. I feel like for the first short while of this campaign, there's going to be a lot of ending turns. Because there's really... I really don't have enough troops to really do much. I'm not one of those players who can take like 2 units and conquer a city with it. I'm like not the best at the game. I only return to this game. So, oh, look at his loyalty. Look how awful that is. No, we can't have him. So we recruited an agent. Now we're going to try and find the Dunlending settlement.
Stopping here.
There's a whole bunch of new settlements added to the game as well. So, can probably... can probably send our Moot Lord out, actually. We can probably get him to take this city. We'll send him out anyway. We'll send out some troops as well. Because we shouldn't have problems with war for quite a while. Well, we're actually already at war with Breeland and the Shire. And the Northern Dunedain. But we don't really bother them. They're way up here. So they shouldn't be a problem unless we expand north. And the Northern Dunedain, I've played them. They have severe problems with economy. So I guess I'll kind of like set a rally point around here. Tree Mac, he's gonna lead his inbred brothers to victory. Whilst we recruit this unit. I'm kind of the player that focuses on economy straight up. So I guess I might lose out on early expansion. There's a few cities we can quickly grab before other factions will grab them. So that shouldn't be a problem. Military report. I have some river archers. Try and get them to Moot Lord ASAP, because like even like a tiny rebellion will be completely disastrous.
My lord.
Okay, time to find the Dunlending city. I seriously don't even know where they are. I think there's like one here, and then there's probably one around here, or something like that. So more turn ending. That is the way of the clans of Enedwaith. We don't really do much, you know, we just sit in the hut and have sex with our sister and go outside and fish and have sex with the pigs and the sheep and the You know what this guy will have to do. This guy's very loyal. He's loyal to the cause. So the clans have met and they have decided on nothing, because no one's intelligent enough to bring a problem to the table.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, we'll meet up. And these guys probably won't get there in time. I can probably start sieging the city. Alright, construction complete. We have dirt roads. Now we have some town guard. As you can see, these are the units: River Swordsmen, Spearmen, Raiders, Moot Keepers, Greyflood Raiders, and Enedwaith Wildmen. So they're kind of like standard units, kind of. So I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna put this in both locations because there are quite a few rebel settlements around. Like I said, Enedwaith start kind of like isolated from other factions.
Your orders, my
So the idea is to build up and then just like sweep over the land in a mighty clan, tribal people flood. This guy, how far is he
Yes.
from the closest city?
Impossible. I cannot.
Oh, I
do
can't
that.
cross there. I thought I
Yes.
could.
Tomorrow's journey planned out. Yes, my lord.
Framsburg besieged. So these events always happen, pretty much.
As you wish.
Oh, look, we've got a rebel general.
Yes.
These rebel generals are scattered throughout Eriador, you know, the region like I'm currently in. Spread
Yes,
everywhere.
my lord.
And, yeah, we siege this. See, I don't trust myself to assault the city.
Your orders. my
So, we're just gonna sit here and we're just
Yes, my
gonna
lord.
besiege it for the time being. Probably get out these two guys as well. So I've noticed like all the units take 2 turns to recruit. Look at that. So, oh, this is handy. Look what I can do. I can recruit this guy and he can just wait there until there's actually enough people in this village. Who's this guy? Grima. You.
Your orders.
Okay. Where are we gonna go? Oh no. So even Mordor, like, even Mordor, the most evilest faction in the game, they don't approve of our ways with animals and our sisters. And our brothers. See, another benefit here of taking Londera is we get more sheep. More sheep means a happier population. And as you can see, like I said, Dolvorn, they're just gonna sit up here and be useless. They can't recruit anyone. So, it's not like I can expand from up here as well. Oh, Isengard. They want to trade with me. You see, if they'd asked for an alliance there, I would have had to counter offer them. Or decline it. Dol Amroth claims Edelond. Alright. We're gonna send these troops over to, this guy. I think these troops should be enough for him to, like, you know, steadily conquer all these settlements. Because there's a few rebel ones down here as well. I should probably get my hands on. Oh, that's right. We still need to find that Dunlending settlement.
Yes, my lord. As you wish.
Aha!
Yes. What is it you wish to
I
decide?
had a rough idea it was around there.
I accept an honor and a pleasure.
Oh, so look how many troops they have. See, look how cool their troops look. They have chainmail and awesome looking shields and awesome looking bows, and then just look at my troops. So just, like,
Yes, my
look at these guys. They look so crap. They have to be the most, like, least aesthetically appealing units in the game. Like, even Mordor orcs are better looking. Like, I mean, you know, at least Mordor orcs, they have 2 arms, 2 eyes, 2 ears, for the most part anyway. Kinda doesn't help when you're growing a third arm out of your neck because your grandparents are siblings and so are your parents, and Isengard approaches. Yeah, I'll declare war on them. They don't agree with my inbreeding ways, so... Yeah, that's right. Am I at war with them now? No, I'm not. I wonder how that gets implemented later on. I don't know.
Orders. As you wish. We'll make camp here. We can go no further today.
So Foresters of Halef. We'll recruit that. I just don't want to. I don't want to like over recruit because I don't want to go into debt. The idea is these cities have to get bigger. If we don't have enough money to build our mud huts and wood shacks, then where are our people gonna sleep? We can only fit so many people in the pens and the hay bales and in the sewers. Actually, that's a lie. We don't have sewers. Easterlings and Maroon and Vale of Dorwinion. Vale of Dorwinion are another wildcard faction who, for the most part, are aligned with the good side. They pretty much always go to war with Ruin. And for the most part, always get wrecked. We can build here. Aha, here we go. Moot Keepers. 613. So I think this is like the strongest. I'm pretty sure this is actually the strongest unit that Enedwaith have. Keep in mind, Gondor has some units which I think have like 13 attack and 31 defense. So it puts into perspective how bad the clans of Enedwaith have it in terms of unit quality. And considering, like, how it always takes, you know, two turns for a lot of these units, and how long it takes for some of them to come like recharge, I guess you could call it. It really does show that they're not like a very good faction if you're looking to just stomp everything. But it's fun. Like, this is way out of my comfort zone. We're going to ignore the Boyard for a moment there because most of these troops appear to have missile attacks anyway. It's free turns until we can take that. So if you know, Harad and Umbar have been split into different factions. There's Easterlings, and then there's the Variags of Khan faction, which are way over here. They're allied to Mordor and Rune and Harad and stuff, but they're just here in the back. They can't really do anything. They can only expand so much, and then they just kind of sit there. To send them up here, or I guess we will. We'll send these guys up here. I'll keep reinforcing the lands up here because we probably will like take this and then we'll expand over to here and try and grab all this like huge portion of land around here. So, and I also got to look out for events because these guys do have events which could cause problems. We don't want to get caught off guard. So yeah, we gotta end turn again because there's nothing else to do. We have 2 turns until this place surrenders. Rivendell and Linden are separate factions. Then the two Lorien and Mirkwood, they're 2 separate factions. Mordor's been split up with Dol Guldur. And then we've got the Vale of Anduin faction, so... On the Ents are their own faction, but I don't think they're playable. Alright, we got some stables going, actually. No, we'll get some farming going. We'll get some better farming. Yeah, I like the sound of this. Let's kind of keep recruiting people down here. And I'll keep sending reinforcements here.
March to exhaustion, continuing later.
There should be. I think there should be enough troops over here for the time being.
Your will, my lord.
So we're not gonna send any more over there. Like I said, I don't want to go into debt. And I'm pretty sure this mod also has a garrison script for the player faction as well. You know how like for Rome 2 and Shogun and Empire and Napoleon, basically all the warscape Total Wars. You'll have like militia units kind of spawn in your cities. I think it's kind of the same thing here. Oh, we're gonna have our first battle. Good. So Captain Boldarth, they've got the same troops as us. And Midlord Tremac. See, as you can see, he's a pretty good commander. Like,
Attack!
but you see, like being from Enedwaith, he's probably only had to really command like 5 people at once. So he's commanding 1,000 people, like, and about 950 of them are related to him. So he's got a lot to lose in this battle. There's many cousins who could die.